The blood-brain barrier argument for NMN is one of the most frequently repeated claims in the cognitive enhancement corner of the longevity supplement world. NMN, the argument goes, crosses the blood-brain barrier more effectively than other NAD+ precursors, making it superior for neuroprotection, cognitive function, and prevention of age-related neurodegeneration. This claim has real intuitive appeal and is supported by some animal research. It also has some significant holes that deserve examination before you build your cognitive supplementation stack around it. The first problem is mechanistic. Evidence suggests that NMN, given its molecular size and charge, may be cleaved to nicotinamide, a smaller, more membrane-permeable molecule, before or during blood-brain barrier transit. If this conversion is occurring, then NMN's brain bioavailability is functionally equivalent to nicotinamide bioavailability because they're arriving at the same endpoint by the same route. Nicotinamide crosses the blood-brain barrier readily and is well established as a neuroprotective compound with clinical trial data in cognitive conditions. The NMN crosses better narrative may be overstating a distinction that doesn't exist at the level of the brain receiving the signal. The second problem is the evidence base. The clearest data on NMN's blood-brain barrier penetration comes from animal studies conducted in rodents with different neurological architectures, blood-brain barrier compositions, and metabolic rates. Translation of these findings to human neurology is not guaranteed and has not been validated in controlled human trials with neurological endpoints. What gets measured in mouse brains after NMN injection does not necessarily map to what happens in human brains after oral NMN supplementation. For people specifically interested in cognitive NAD+ optimization, the honest framework is this. Nicotinamide, a niacin derivative, has documented blood-brain barrier penetration and clinical trial evidence in cognitive applications. Niacin's flesh-mediated vasodilation may improve cerebral blood flow as a secondary benefit. NMN may work through conversion to nicotinamide or through direct mechanisms, but the comparative human data to evaluate this doesn't exist in robust form. The cognitive supplement stack that makes most scientific sense is not necessarily built around the most expensive or most aggressively marketed molecule. Genetic variation in blood-brain barrier transporters and NAD+ metabolizing enzymes means individual response to any precursor will vary considerably. Before spending significant money on NMN for cognitive purposes, tracking cognitive performance objectively, using free, validated online tests for memory, processing speed, and attention across trials of different NAD+ precursors would give you personally relevant data that no population study can provide. That data is more valuable than any marketing claim.